is Sunday, and we're doing our it's our last day officially here. We leave tomorrow, and we're taking a swamp tour that should be waiting to pick us up. So yeah, we got the mighty Mississippi just chilling there. You can't even really see it; it's so foggy. You can see we got cruise ships. You can see the Mississippi, the swampland. Woo! And this is where we were yesterday. We crossed the river and got to that pub. Yeah, we're heading into the swamps.
Swamp crack.
Oh!
Swamp crack.
Everything eats swamp crack in the swamp. Come on.
Okay, so we're feeding the alligator.
Now guys, if y'all see any alligators and you want to know how big they are, you look at the tip of the nose to the eyes. And you see so many inches in between the nose and the eyes.
It's literally right by the
So
boat.
we just got out of kind of a
Oh my
cold front that
gosh.
came through a couple days
Like, this is my leg.
And these alligators that get stunned like that.
There's
you know,
another
it's
one.
An alligator that size.
There's
takes
a big
lot
splash
longer
over
to
there.
keep the body temperature up the way it is just to get to the top.
Look at that.
You know,
He's leaving.
Might get a little expensive, you know what I mean?
See ya. And we got a heron too.
They know it's all right to meet just like they
How much time he's got? Family of raccoons.
Will they come on?
That's called Cajun koala bears. They're coming on.
They're getting on the boat.
They're called Cajun koala bears.
Oh, hello.
Nobody
They're
comes
getting
on.
on. Raccoons on the boat. And there's one above us. How great.
Oh, yeah.
Look at them.
They know you.
That's right. Where you going?
Aww.
Over here.
No.
Whoa.
Whoa.
They know Captain Dan.
This is crazy.
Whoa. No, I don't have no more for you. But ha, baby, climb a tree.
Oh, there's an albino alligator. It just chilling in this pool. Woohoo! This boat tour is awesome, and we're heading back to the hotel. As you can see, we're on an above ground cemetery. Cemeteries are in New Orleans are above ground because of it's at sea level, so the water, you can't bury them underground because of the water. And when it rains, it floods, and it's just not very good. And these are kind of old cemeteries, so we're just touring it and getting some good shots. So, yeah. Lizard. As you can see, there's a lizard on this tombstone. Pretty cool. You all can see we're on our way home. Had a great trip. And yeah. Hello, Chicago. Woo! Great view of the city skyline. I mean, look at it. Guys, so you saw the New Orleans vlogs, and I'm sure most of you have, at least I hope. And this is my awesome picture of Louisiana. Very good. So I'm just going to give you a little background on, I talk about the places we went and other stuff we did. So I'm just going to, let's get into it. So the first thing you should know is we stayed at the Bienville House Hotel in the French Quarter. I highly recommend staying here. And then the first night we ate at Mr. Ed's Seafood Restaurant. It was very good. And the bus we took, as you saw in the first episode, it's called the Hop On, Hop Off Tour Bus. And to take the whole loop around the city, it takes about 2 hours. We ate lunch at the French Market Brewery on the first day. Breakfast is served at the hotel. So, yeah. The ferry we took to go to Algiers cost $2. That's it. You can find the ferry next to the aquarium. I want to get to the aquarium next time because they say it's the best in the country. The pub we played yard Yahtzee at is called Crown and Anchor Irish Pub. That's very good. If you ever go to New Orleans, I highly recommend you do that. That night we had pizza with a family member who lives down there at Theo's Pizzeria. That was great pizza. I suggest you using Uber to get around the city as well, because like the bus comes every half hour to like 12 different stops, so it's not the best mode of transportation sometimes. Saturday we spent most of the time at the World War II Museum. We ate lunch at the American Sector restaurant next to the museum. That was very good. And then that night we chilled at the heated outdoor pool at the hotel. The next day I went on an airboat tour of the swamps and bayous. We used Airboat Adventure Swamp Tours. I highly recommend if you go to New Orleans you use them. That afternoon, we had lunch at Manning Bar and Grill, which is owned by Archie Manning. We toured the Lafayette Cemetery, and we got awesome pralines. It's not pralines, it's pralines at Southern Candy Makers. That was very good. The next day, we got picked up at 7:45 a.m. to go to the airport. Okay, that's about all we have time for now. But before you go, massive shout out to AAA. They sponsored this trip and gave us a discount when they found out I was vlogging. Always remember, a like and subscribe is always appreciated.